Good evening. I'm Yama. Tonight's report
Soldiers,
examines
the
a
hour is
lesser
late.
discussed
The enemy
dimension of
approaches.
Maratha
Stand
history,
firm.
one that
Let none
challenges
pass this gate.
simplified narratives about identity,
Soldiers, the hour is
conflict,
late. The
and
enemy
power in
approaches.
early
Stand
modern
firm.
India.
Let-
It is the story of the commanders and officials who played crucial roles in the rise of Chhatrapati Shivaji and the creation of Swarajya. Shivaji is often remembered as a warrior king who resisted Mughal expansion. But behind military victories stood a diverse administrative and military structure built on loyalty, competence, and institutional discipline rather than religious identity alone. One of the most strategically important pillars of Shivaji's military strength was artillery. This responsibility rested with Ibrahim Khan, the chief of artillery. At a time when battlefield technology often determined victory or defeat, Ibrahim Khan ensured that Maratha cannons were positioned with precision and maintained effectively across both land and naval engagements. His role helped transform Shivaji's forces from regional fighters into a technologically organized military power. Control of the seas was equally critical. Shivaji understood that maritime dominance was necessary to protect trade routes and coastal settlements from Portuguese, British, and Siddi naval influence. For this, he appointed Daulat Khan as one of his chief admirals. Under Daulat Khan's leadership, the Maratha Navy strengthened its hold over the Konkan coast, marking one of the earliest organized naval defense strategies in Indian history. On the battlefield, cavalry forces often determined mobility and survival. Among Shivaji's trusted commanders was Siddi Hilal, a Muslim cavalry leader known for his loyalty and battlefield courage. His contributions became especially significant during the siege of Panhala. As Shivaji executed one of the most famous strategic withdrawals in Indian history, Siddi Hilal and his forces fought fiercely to protect their leader's escape. His legacy continued through his son, Siddi Wawa, who also served in the Maratha ranks. But perhaps the most striking story of loyalty comes from outside formal command structures. Madari Mehtar, a trusted aide to Shivaji, played a decisive role during Shivaji's imprisonment in Agra by Emperor Aurangzeb. During the legendary escape, Madari Mehtar reportedly stayed behind and posed as Shivaji to mislead Mughal guards, fully aware that discovery could cost him his life. His actions highlight how loyalty in Shivaji's court often transcended social and religious boundaries. Institutionally, this diversity extended into early administrative leadership. Noor Khan Beg served as Sarnobat, or Chief of Infantry, during the formative years of Shivaji's state-building efforts. His presence at such a senior rank demonstrated that the Maratha movement was framed by many participants as resistance against centralized imperial authority rather than a religious struggle. The cultural and administrative policies within Shivaji's army further reinforced this approach. Historical records suggest that Shivaji issued strict orders regarding religious respect. If copies of the Quran were seized during military campaigns, they were to be handled respectfully and returned to Muslim officials or mosques. Within Maratha forts, provisions were reportedly made for mosques to serve Muslim soldiers stationed there. Even within Shivaji's personal security detail, trusted Muslim guards such as Siddi Ibrahim were present during some of the most dangerous moments of his life, including the historic meeting with Afzal Khan. This aspect of Maratha history offers a broader understanding of early modern governance in the subcontinent. Military expansion, administrative organization, and political resistance often relied on inclusive institutional structures rather than rigid communal divisions. History frequently remembers wars through simplified binaries, but the rise of Shivaji's state reveals a more layered reality, one where strategic survival depended on cooperation, merit, and trust across communities. Understanding these alliances does not rewrite history. It completes it. For History Watch, I'm Yama. Good night.